Hello everyone, welcome to Dakshana e-classroom program, and this is a solution video for exam DCRT 04 for NEET students. So I hope everyone tried their best during your exam, and the questions which you were not able to solve during your exam are equally important to be understood at least after the exam, because this was not your final exam. You people are in preparing phase for your final exam, so learning from the questions, learning from the mistakes which you did actually during your exam, or the questions which you were not able to solve during your exam is also equally important. And I hope this video will be helpful for you people in understanding and understanding those questions which you faced during your exam. So let's continue without any delay. And here we have question number 1. So I have already drawn the diagram. So output of the following Boolean circuit is asked to you. So this is A and B, and this is a OR gate. So here the output will be like A plus B, and when it is fed to, this is a NAND gate, so it will be A plus B, and both are same, so it will be like here output will be A plus B. Not of this NAND gate act like a NOT when both are like fed with same signal, actually same. So here it will be like AND gate, so it will be like here we will have A bar A dot B, and then this is a OR gate. So this plus this, so here we will have actually this is A dot B plus A plus B dot, and this can be further written as A bar dot B bar, is it? This is A dot B, this, okay, and plus this. Now again this is a NOT gate, so NOT of this, so final output Y I can write will be equal to A dot B, this is plus A bar dot B bar, this whole NOT, and this can be written as basically A dot B NOT, and this is plus, so dot A dot B, this is NOT. Now this can be expanded as this is equal to how much? This is A bar dot B bar, like A bar plus B bar dot, this is equal to A bar bar plus B bar bar. Now finally we are having A bar plus B bar and dot A plus B, multiplying it, it's coming out to be A bar dot A plus A bar dot B plus B bar dot A plus B bar dot B. This is 0 and this is also 0, and we are left with basically A bar dot B plus B bar dot A, and this is the output which is matching with option number 2. So this is the answer to question number 1. Next, question number 2. Here it's given an NPN transistor circuit is arranged as shown in the figure. So here your only one option is correct, a common base. तो यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं NPN, और यहाँ पे क्या होता है? So middle one is definitely base, so it's not in a common base. Then its lower one is what? It can be emitter or collector also, but if you look for the biasing, because P type is connected to positive terminal and N connected to, that is for basically forward biasing. So forward biasing is done for base emitter junction, so that means the lower end must be your emitter, and that means it is a common emitter configuration. So a common base amplifier circuit, no. Common emitter amplifier circuit, common collector amplifier circuit, no. It's basically the right answer for question number 2 will be common emitter amplifier circuit. Next, question number 3. So here question number 3 is saying find the current through Zener diode. So यहाँ पे आपको चीजें देखो दे रखी हैं. This is a question, and this is Zener diode, and here we have another load, and this is a 25 volt. तो यहाँ से 25 वोल्ट, और ये जेनर डायोड क्या है? 5 वोल्ट. दिस इज 1 किलो ओम, एंड दिस इज हाउ मच? 2 किलो ओम, राइट. तो इसका मतलब देखो यहाँ से क्या होगा, मैं इसको I1 लिख लेता हूँ, ये I2 लिख लेता हूँ, एंड दिस इज IZ जेनर डायोड. तो पहली बात तो यहाँ पे 5 वोल्ट मीन्स अक्रॉस दिस आल्सो इट विल बी 5 वोल्ट. So what is the I2? I2 will be equal to 5 divided by 1 kilo ohm, that means it's 5 milliampere. This is I2 current. I1 तो यहाँ पे 5 वोल्ट हो गया, तो इसके अक्रॉस कितना हो गया? 20 वोल्ट. दिस इंप्लाइज I1 इज इक्वल टू हाउ मच? 20 volt divided by 2 kilo ohm, that means it's 10 milliampere. Now what is I1 equal to I2 plus IZ? This implies IZ is equal to 10 minus 5, that is equal to 5 milliampere. This is the answer to problem number 3, that is matching with option number 1. Next question number 4. So a transistor is used as amplifier in common base mode with load resistance of 5 kilo ohm. Current gain of the amplifier is 0.98 and input resistance is given as 70 ohm. The voltage gain and power gain respectively. तो current gain आपको दे रखा है GI, that is given as 0.98 and it's in common base, so means like input will be like farad to emitter basically. So and our output is given as how much? It's a 5 kilo ohm. Input resistance it's 70 ohm. So now what is voltage gain? Voltage gain is equal to current gain multiplied by R output by R input, that's equal to 0.98 multiplied by 5 into 10 to the power 3 divided by 70. This इसको अपन सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. So power 2 3 this is all gone and this is 7 1 4 and that's coming out to be 70. So voltage gain is equal to 70 and power gain is equal to voltage gain multiplied by current gain, that is 70 multiplied by 0.98 and that comes out to be 68 point something 6. So the current voltage gain is this and power gain is this. The answer that is matching with option number 1 because that's what it's asked in the question. So question number 4 answer matching with option number 1. Question number 5, the value of I for the गिवन सर्किट इज. तो यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं जो सर्किट अपन को दे रखा है, लेट मी ड्रा इट. द सर्किट हियर इट्स डायोड resistance and one more resistance and one more here diode, this and resistance and this is connected across a battery like this. तो यहाँ पे देखो this is forward bias. In forward biasing for ideal diode we take resistance is equal to 0. In actually it's not equal to 0 but for ideal situation we take it 0. So this is question number 5. तो यहाँ पे resistance 0 हो गया. So this is your 10 ohm and this is how much 10 volt battery. यहाँ पे current I तुम्हें पूछा गया. तो अभी यहाँ पे क्या होगा देखो, एक तो ये कुछ resistance और here it's 0 resistance. So what means this all are short circuited. तो इसका मतलब क्या होगा, टोटल करंट यहाँ से और फिर यहाँ से पास कर जाएगा. सो मींस these resistances are not active. So then current can be simply given by 10 volt divided by this is the only resistance 10, that will be equal to 1 ampere and that's matching with option number 3. Next question number 6. So half life of two elements are 30 minutes and 20 minutes respectively. Then after 1 hour ratio of remaining nuclei will be, initially both have active nuclei. So let's say both have same number of nuclei N0 and N0. Half life 30 minutes 20 minutes. After 1 hour means 2 half life, जिसकी हाफ लाइफ 30 मिनट्स है उसके लिए 1 hour ड्यूरेशन मीन्स 2 हाफ लाइफ एंड दिस इट्स 3 हाफ लाइफ. और अपन को पता है आफ्टर 1 half life और आफ्टर n half life what is the, so let me write this is a n1. So n1 will be equal to n0 divided by 2 power 2 and n2 is equal to n0 divided by 2 power 3. So now n1 by n2 it simplify dividing this by that comes out to be 2:1. So this is matching with option number 4. That is the answer to question number 6. Next question number 7. Let me raise the board. Okay, so next question number 7. 200 mega electron volt of energy can be obtained per fission in reactor generating 1000 kilowatt. Find the number of nuclei undergoing the fission per second. तो मतलब question number 7, total power generated is 1000 kilowatt and one nuclei generate 200 MeV. So number of nuclei n is equal to 1000 multiplied by 10 to the power 3 divided by 200 into 10 to the power 6 multiplied by 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. This and simplifying it, so this is 10 to the power 6. This is cancelled out and then we are left with basically 10 to the power 19 divided by 10 also gone and you can write this will be like equal to 18 power divided by 2 into 16 और इसको अगर अपन सिंप्लीफाई करते हैं then it's coming out to be basically simplifying it, this comes out to be 3.125 into 10 to the power 16 nuclei. So this much number of nuclei has to fission per second for generating 1000 kilowatt of energy. Next question number 8. Electron with de Broglie wavelength lambda fall on target in an X-ray tube. The cutoff wavelength of the emitted X-ray is. तो यहाँ पे क्या होता है, इलेक्ट्रॉन जिसकी एनर्जी ओके डी ब्रॉगली वेवलेंथ लैम्डा है, तो उसके करस्पॉन्डिंग उसकी लाइक आई कैन राइट लैम्डा डी ब्रॉगली मीन्स h बाई रूट ओवर 2me इंटू ई. एम ई मीन्स मास ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन. इसको अगर हम रीअरेंज करते हैं तो यहाँ से अपने पास आ जाता है this E is equal to h square divided by this is a 2me into lambda square. This is the energy, right? And this will be equal to what it's asking, the cutoff wavelength. So that can be written as hc divided by lambda. So this will be the lambda cutoff. तो यहाँ से अपन देख सकते हैं lambda cutoff 1h gets cancelled. So lambda cutoff is coming out to be how much? That will be equal to 2me into lambda square multiplied by c divided by h. This will be the lambda cutoff. That is matching with option number 1. Next question number 9. Wavelength of photon is 4 times of an electron. Speed of electron is given as that is given as VE is equal to C by 100. Then ratio of energy of electron to that of photon. तो यहाँ पे देखो wavelength of photon is 4 times of electron. So lambda photon is equal to how much? 4 times of lambda electron. So energy of photon, E photon can be written as hc divided by lambda photon. और ये है इलेक्ट्रॉन की, तो इसके लिए अपन क्या लिख सकते हैं, एनर्जी ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन इज इक्वल टू व्हाट? h स्क्वायर डिवाइड बाय दिस इज 2me स्क्वायर इंटू लैम्डा e, 2m इंटू लैम्डा e स्क्वायर. दिस इज, और यहाँ पे पूछा क्या गया है, alright, see the ratio of energy of electron to that of photon. So energy of electron divided by energy of photon, that will be equal to, so E electron divided by E photon, this is h square divided by 2me into lambda e square multiplied by this is, so that is equal to basically lambda photon divided by hc. और यहाँ पे okay, so it's up to here. So this implies lambda photon is equal to 4 times of electron. So this is 4 times of lambda electron, and lambda electron 1 gets cancelled, this 2 gets cancelled, and h gets cancelled. This is left with h multiplied by 4. So it's basically 2 divided by m mass of electron into c into lambda electron. अब लैम्डा इलेक्ट्रॉन कितना हो जाएगा, इसकी स्पीड तुम्हें दे रखी है बेसिकली. Okay, so this is the up to here lambda. We got the expression in terms of lambda electron. Okay, so just see it. So we got the relation energy of electron by energy of photon, that's equal to this. And one more thing here, it's given as speed of electron, so we can write lambda electron will be equal to h divided by mass of electron into momentum speed of electron, that is equal to c multiplied by 100. Let me substitute this here, then I am getting actually it's 2h divided by me into c multiplied by lambda electron is equal to this, so h multiplied by 100 multiplied by me into c, me into c cancel, h gets cancelled, 2 divided by 100, that is equal to 2 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter per second. It's basically ratio of energy. So that's simply coming out to be dimensionless, 2 into 10 to the power minus 2, and that's matching with option number 3 for question number 9. Next question number 10. So here we have question number, the photoelectric effect in a metal, the graph of stopping potential V0 versus the frequency of the incident radiation is shown in the figure. The work function of the metal, तो work function क्या होता है, मतलब जहाँ पे stopping potential 0 हो जाए basically, that will be, so that is becoming 0 at 4 into 10 to the power 15 hertz. So frequency is given, then work function is equal to what? Phi is equal to energy h nu threshold, and that will be equal to h 6.626 into 10 to the power minus 34 multiplied by frequency, that is 4 into 10 to the power 15 this, and simplifying it basically this will be your energy. If we convert that into electron volt, 1.6 into 10⁻⁹ और इसको सिंप्लीफाई करते हैं तो अपने पास ये सॉल्व होकर के आता है. दिस इज कमिंग आउट विद 16.56 electron volts. This is the work function of the metal that is matching with the option number 3. You can just simplify it actually. Next question number 11. Angle of polarization of any medium is 60 degree. What will be the critical angle for this? तो angle of polarization मतलब जहाँ पे angle of incidence at which light is polarized, that is related to Brewster's angle. So we know actually tan theta p is equal to 1 by mu, and this implies tan 60 degree is equal to 1 by mu, that is equal to how much? Root 3. This implies mu is equal to 1 by root 3, and critical angle is given by sine of theta c is equal to 1 by mu. So that is equal to wait a second, tan 60 degree root 3 okay, wait, this is equal to simply mu. So this is mu, means mu is equal to root 3, and critical angle is 1 by mu, so this implies theta c is equal to sine inverse of 1 by mu is root 3. This is the answer matching with option number 4. Next question number 12. So here it's saying a single slit of width 0.5 mm, distance of the screen from the slit is 1 meter. A second maxima in diffraction pattern is at a distance of 2 mm from the center. What is the wavelength of the light? Let me solve it here. So question number 12. तो यहाँ पे आपको दे रखा है single slit of width, let's say b is equal to 0.5 mm. Distance of the screen from the slit capital D is given as 1 meter. And second maxima, तो second maxima के लिए अब आपको समझना होगा कि second maxima के लिए क्या कंडीशन होती है. तो a sin of theta divided by 5, this is must be equal to lambda by 2. This implies a delta x, जिसको अपन लिख सकते हैं, this should be 5 lambda by 2, and this is equal to a sin theta. तो sin theta को लिख सकते हो a into y by capital D, and this implies y is equal to 5 lambda capital D divided by 2 into a, और ये अब आपको दे रखा है. So a y is equal to how much? 2 mm into 10 to the power minus 3. Let me write it here. So 2 into 10 to the power minus 3, and we are asked with lambda, so lambda को मैं rearrange कर लेता हूँ. So 2 y a divided by 5 into capital D. Simplifying, 2 into y is how much? Distance 2 mm, 2 into 10 to the power minus 3. A, how much separation? 0.5 into 10 to the power minus 3 divided by 5 multiplied by capital D is given as 1 meter. Right? So इसको simplify कर लेते हैं. So this gone. So this is power minus 3 minus 4, and then we are left with 2 into 2, that's 4, and so lambda is coming out to be 4 into 10 to the power minus 7, और जिसको अपन rearrange कर सकते हैं, this is 400 nanometer. So this is the answer matching with option number 2. Next question number 13. Young's double slit experiment, fringe width is found to be beta is equal to 0.4 mm. If the whole apparatus is immersed in water of refractive index 4/3 without disturbing the geometrical arrangement, then new fringe width will be. तो यहाँ पे fringe width beta is equal to how much? Lambda capital D by small d, that is given as 0.4 mm. Next case is whole setup is immersed in water without disturbing anything else. तो water में immerse कर देते हैं तो only lambda will change. So beta prime will be equal to lambda prime into capital D by small d, और lambda prime हो जाता है lambda into capital D divided by mu. So this is 4 multiplied by 3 into small d, and this is given as how much? 0.4. Substituting it 3 into 0.4 divided by 4, this implies beta prime is equal to 0.3 mm. This is the new fringe width which is matching with option number 1. That is for question number 13. Next question number 14. Okay, hello. So next question is 14. Actually, let me tell you something. I prepared the video, but something error happened, so that's why I am re-recording it. So I already solution, I have written it. Let me just explain it again. So here question number 14. Let me go it from question number 14 again. So here 14 question is given as in a YDIC, distance of screen is given as 2 meter, fringe width is 1 mm, and light of wavelength 600 nanometer is used. If a thin plate of glass of refractiveness 1.5 of thickness 0.06 mm is placed over one of the plate, then these will be the shift in fringe pattern. तो यहाँ पे एक एक स्लैब के एक स्लिट के पास में एक स्लैब रख दिया जाता है। तो पहली बात, दिस इज ऑल गिवन, लैम्डा कैपिटल डी फॉर क्वेश्चन नंबर 40 एंड एक स्लैब रख देते हैं एक स्लिट के सामने, दिस तो एक स्लिप, तो उसके बाद जो फ्रिंज पैटर्न है वो शिफ्ट हो जाता है एंड दैट शिफ्ट कितना होगा वो तुम्हें पूछा गया है। तो यहाँ पे दिस इज द t thickness refractive index, we know d sin theta minus t into mu minus 1, this will be the path difference, that should be equal to 0 for shift in central में जो शिफ्ट होगा वही सब में शिफ्ट होता है। तो यहाँ से अपने पास आ जाता है y is equal to how much, this is the t simplifying mu minus 1 into capital D by small d, this is given, t is given, small d is left, so small d की वैल्यू यहाँ से अपन सॉल्व करके निकाल लेते हैं। So small d is equal to what, beta lambda capital D by beta, so lambda capital D by beta, solving we are getting this is the value of small d, substituting everything here, so t is 6 into 10 to the power minus 5, mu minus 1, that means 0.5, capital D 2, and small d this 12 into 10 to the power minus 4.1, so this is 0, simplifying it all basically, so 6, then it's coming out to 2 gets cancelled here, and this is 10 to the power minus 4, and this is 1, so 10 to the power minus 3, and this is 5, so 5 into 10 to the power minus 5 and 10 to the power minus 3, that means y is equal to 10 to the power 5 into 10 to the power minus 2, that is equal to 0.05 meter or 5 centimeter. This is the answer to problem number 14 matching with option number 2. Next question is 15. In focal length of simple microscope is given as 2.5 centimeter. Find out its magnifying power when image is at minimum distance of district vision and infinite. ये simple microscope का formula based problem है, तो ये आपको पता होना चाहिए। When image is formed at distance of district vision, magnifying power is given by capital D by f plus 1. Capital D 25, f 2.5 plus 1, so 10 plus 1, that means 11 is the magnifying power. When image is at infinity, capital D by f will be the magnifying power, that is 25 by 2.5, that is equal to simply 10. So the magnifying power, one is 11, another is 10, and that's matching with option number 1. Next question number 16. तो यहाँ पे आपको दिया गया है two identical glass mu g 3/2 equiconvex lenses of focal length f are kept in contact. The space between the two lenses is filled with the water of mu g is equal to 4/3. The focal length of the combination is. तो पहली बात तो एक जो लेंस है उसके लिए मैंने लिखा है रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स 3/4, तो इसके लिए अपन निकालते हैं 1/f is equal to mu minus 1, 1/2 into 2/r, that means 1/r, so 1/r is equal to 1/f. दो लेंसेस हैं, उनके बीच में जो स्पेस था उसको वाटर से फिल कर दिया गया, तो इसका रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स हो गया बेसिकली 4/3, रेडियस ऑफ कर्व सेम r हो जाएगा पर वो माइनस, तो यहाँ पे जो वाटर लेंस है उसका फोकल लेंथ अपन निकाल रहे हैं 1/f वाटर लेंस इज इक्वल टू 4/3 mu minus 1 minus mu 4/3 minus 1 into minus 1/r minus 1/r, that means 1/f length, this length is coming out to be minus 2/3f because 1/r is equal to 1/f. तो इक्वल फोकल लेंथ ये सिस्टम की क्या होगी 1/f plus 1/f minus this, simplifying it, solving we are getting 3f/4, that is the answer to problem number 16, that is matching with option number 4. So the answer equal focal length is 3f/4 matching with option number 4. Next question number 17. There is a prism with refractive index equal to √3 and refracting angle equal to 30 degree. One of the refracting surface of the prism is polished. A beam of monochromatic light repeats its path if the angle of incidence over the refracting surface of the prism is. कुछ नहीं कह रहा है, एक प्रिज्म है जिसका एंगल प्रिज्म एंगल 30 डिग्री है और इसका वन रिफ्लेक्टिंग सरफेस को पॉलिश कर दिया गया है। एक बीम आ रही है, वो वापस रिट्रेस करके जाएगी पाथ को, कौन सी सिचुएशन में, उसका ये एंगल थीटा कितना होगा वो तुम्हें पूछा गया है। तो आपको समझ में आना चाहिए कि ये जब इस सरफेस में नॉर्मल इंसिडेंट होगी देन ओनली इज द पॉसिबिलिटी ऑफ रिट्रेसिंग इट्स पाथ। तो नॉर्मल इंसिडेंट हियर मींस दिस इज 90 डिग्री, this is 30, this 60 and this normal, this will be also 30. Refractive index अपन को बताया √3, यहाँ पे थीटा तो स्नेल्स लॉ लगा देते हैं, so sin थीटा 1 into sin थीटा √3 into sin 30 degree. Simplifying it, we are getting sin theta is equal to √3/2 and that means theta is equal to 60 degree. That's matching with option number 4 for question number 17. Next question number 18. So light ray is incident normally on the surface AB of the prism of refracting angle 60 degree. If it does not emerge from surface from AC, then find out the refractive index of the prism. तो ये AC है प्रिज्म का और यहाँ से रे इमर्ज नहीं हो रही, तो मिनिमम कंडीशन क्या हो रही है, इट्स गोइंग अलोंग द सरफेस, दैट मींस क्रिटिकल एंगल। तो उसके लिए अपन लिख सकते हैं sin थीटा c, दिस विल बी द थीटा c, इज इट, और जो कि अपन को पता है 60 डिग्री, sin थीटा c मस्ट बी ग्रेटर देन 1/mu एंड 1 by mu must be greater than 1 by sin theta c. ये रख देते हैं तो सॉल्व करके mu must be greater than equal to 2 by 3 and that's matching with option number 1 for question number 18. Next question number 19. तो यहाँ पे आपको देखिए a mirror give an image 3 times as large as an object at a distance of 20 cm from it. तो object distance कितनी होगी -20 by magnification v by u, that means like 3 times, so that means v is equal to -60. Then we know the formula for mirror, 1 by v plus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f. Substituting 1 by -60 minus 1 by 20, so 1 by f. So simplifying it, we are getting f is equal to -50. So 15 centimeter is the magnitude, minus means it's a concave mirror, so that's matching with option number 2, 15 centimeter focal length, and nature of the mirror is concave mirror. So answer to question number 19 is 2. Next question number 20. तो यहाँ पर आपको दिया गया है the series combination of resistance R inductance L is connected to an alternating source of EMF E equal to 311 sine of 100 pi t. The value of the wattless current is 0.5 ampere and impedance of the circuit is 311 ohm. Power factor पूछा गया है. Wattless current क्या होता है IRMS multiplied by sine of phi. Phi is the phase difference, ठीक है ना, और power sine phi is the basically IRMS into sine phi is wattless current. तो IRMS की वैल्यू हमने निकाली, तो आपको दे रखा है EMF 311 डिवाइड बाई impedance 311, तो IP का आता है 1 और 1 by root 2 will be your IRMS. So IRMS we got this, and IRMS into sine phi is the wattless current. Substituting it here, 1 by root 2 into sine 1 by 2 means we are getting sine phi is equal to 1 by root 2, then phi is equal to 45 degrees. So this is the angle. Then power factor is equal to cos of phi, that will be also equal to cos 45 degree, that will be 1 by root 2. So this is the power factor, and that's matching with option number 2. So that is the answer to question number 20. Next question number 21. तो यहाँ पे आपको दिया गया है in a series LCR circuit resonance R is given as 100 ohm, 10 ohm, and impedance is given as 20 ohm. Phase difference between the current and voltage. तो एक सीरीज LCR सर्किट है, तो यहाँ पे अगर ये Z है, ये R है, तो करंट अपन को पता है R की टर्म्स होता है, डायरेक्शन होता है, Z नेट इंपीडेंस की डायरेक्शन में वोल्टेज रहता है. So this is the phase difference between voltage and current, and we can write it from there. Cos phi will be equal to R by Z, both are given to you. R10 Z20, substituting it, we are getting phi is equal to 60 degree. This is the phase difference between voltage and current. That's matching with option number 3 for question number 21. Next question number 22. So the RMS voltage of the waveform shown in the figure. तो ये जो waveform दिया गया है, इसमें this, तो यहाँ पर इसको मान लिया t by 2, इसको ये t, तो इसके लिए मैग्नीट्यूड कितना है +10, here -10. So I square amplitude square multiplied means this square multiplied by time t by 2, this plus for this next half this, because minus square करेंगे तो plus हो जाता है, divided by total time, tt gets cancelled, this is 100 plus 100 divided by 2, and that means 200 divided by 2, 2 gets cancelled, root over 100, that's coming out to be 10. So the RMS value of this 22 question, that's coming out to be 10 volt, that's matching with option number 1. Next question number 23. Let me erase the board, so I hope it should be clear, because some error happened actually, that's why I have to re-record it. So I hope you are understanding it. Okay, so next question number 23. If electromagnetic wave is propagating in positive z direction, then this is question number 23. Electromagnetic wave propagating in positive z direction, x, y, and z. So this is the direction. So then probably like electric and magnetic field must be in xy plane. So then we can just look at the option. So first option, magnetic field is in k cap, that's definitely not possible. Second option, E minus I cap and B j cap. So for that you need to check E bar cross B bar must be parallel to C bar, means in the direction of propagation of wave. That will come only when electric field in this direction, magnetic field here, and that's matching with option number basically 3 only. So question number 24 next. A police car moving at 22 meters per second chases a motorcyclist. The policeman sounds his horn at 176 Hz while both of them move toward a stationary siren of frequency 165 Hz. Calculate the speed of motorcycle if it is given that he does not observe any beat. तो यहाँ पर है एक basically police car, motorcyclist, and this is a stationary siren. तो यहाँ से frequency आ रही 165 Hz. Let's say it's moving with some speed v. This is moving with 22 meters per second, and it's generating 176 Hz siren. the frequency here by this motorcyclist. So I can write for this one, that's it's F1, for this two it's F2, and these two frequencies must be same, then only he will not hear any beat frequency. So that means F1 is equal to 166, and here source is at rest, observer is approaching, so 330, and this is minus approaching, so frequency will be higher, so plus V divided by 330, and F2 is equal to how much? 176. Here source is also approaching and observer is moving away, so this is 330, observer moving away, minus V, 330, source is also approaching, that means 22. This is the situation. Now these two frequencies must be equal, so means these two must be equal. So this implies 2, and here this implies 330 plus V multiplied by this is equal to how much? 308, that is equal to this multiplied by 2 is 352, and 330 minus V. इसको मल्टीप्लाई करके और rearrange कर देते हैं and taking it that side, it's basically 308V plus 352V. This is equal to 330 into 352 minus 308, so 352 minus 308, and this is coming out to be 330 multiplied by 44, and this is equal to 660 multiplied by V. So this 2 means 22. So V, velocity of car, is coming out to be 22 meter per second. That is the answer to the problem 24, matching with option number 2. Next question number 25. Okay. Cylindrical tube open at both the ends has fundamental frequency F in air. Cylindrical tube open at both the ends. So the fundamental frequency length is L, the fundamental frequency is 1 by 2L into V. This is the fundamental frequency. Now what is happening here? The tube is dipped vertically in water so that half of it is in water. The fundamental frequency of the air column is. अभी जब इसको dip कर दिया जाता है, so that half in water. So this is the length, that is L by 2. And now this will be like situation. So here you can write lambda by 4 will be equal to L by 2. This implies lambda is equal to again 2L. So now frequency F prime will be equal to how much? V divided by lambda, that is equal to 2L. And we can see it's exactly coming out to be same. So fundamental frequency for this case will be also exactly same. F, that's matching with option number 1. Next question number 20. This is 24, 25, 26 question. Next. So tuning fork of frequency 250 Hz and 256 Hz produces beat. If a maximum is observed just now, okay, after how much time the minimum is observed at the same place. तो यहाँ पे देखो क्या है, पहली बात तो बीट फ्रीक्वेंसी कितनी हो जाएगी? बीट फ्रीक्वेंसी F beat is equal to how much? 256 minus 250, that means 6 beats per second. तो अगर मैक्सिमम अभी ऑब्जर्व किया गया है तो मिनिमम क्या होगा? So that will be like this is the 6 beats. So in means like we can say per second 6 beats are there. So duration between 2 beats is equal to 1 by 6 seconds. Okay, and then between, like it's saying, question what it's asking basically, if maxima is observed just now, how much time the minima is observed? तो यहाँ पे ये रहता है basically, right? So one maxima is observed here, and this is the minima, and here this is the time period basically. So minima will be like at half of this time, that will be equal to, so minima will be observed. यहाँ पे maxima है तो just minima will be half of this, because half of the time period, that will be equal to 1 by 2 into 1 by 6, that is equal to 1 by 12 seconds. So that will be matching with option number 3. Next question number 27. A wave traveling in positive x direction having displacement along y direction as amplitude. Amplitude दे रखा है 1 meter. Wavelength lambda 2 pi. तो मतलब k कितना आ गया? 2 pi by lambda 2 pi, that is equal to 1. Omega is 2 pi into f. और यहाँ पे frequency दे रखी है 1 by pi hertz. That means it's equal to 2. So then y is equal to what? Amplitude, that is 1 into sine of omega t traveling in positive x direction. So So you can write kx minus omega t or omega t minus kx. So k1 x minus omega t 2t. One is this. Another can be omega t minus kx, but there is no such option, so it will be matching with option number 2 for question number 27. Next, question number 28. The equation of SHM is given as x is equal to 3 sin 20 pi t and 4 cos 20 pi t, where x is in centimeter, t is in second, then amplitude. तो ये है x equal to 3 sin 20 pi t plus 4 cos 20 pi t. इसको सिंप्लीफाई करके हम लिख सकते हैं रूट ओवर दिस स्क्वायर प्लस दैट स्क्वायर, दैट मींस 5 sin of 20 pi t plus some 5. So effectively this superposition of two SHM is resulting in this HM, and amplitude of this SHM is given by 5. So amplitude is equal to how much? 5 centimeter, and that's matching with option number 3. Next, question number 29. Find the angular frequency omega in radian per second of mass capital M when displaced from its equilibrium position, then the released and then released for the system shown in figure. Consider pulley and string to be idle. Capital M is given as 25 kg and K is 100 Newton. So it's a good question actually, like this. यहाँ पर this is pulley, this is your block, mass capital M, and this is the system. So now if it is, this is displaced by amount x, then expansion in this case will be equal to 2x. If tension here is T, here it will be T, here it will be 2T. So I can write now 2T will be equal to minus of m into a acceleration, and here T will be equal to 2kx. So substituting it here, that means 4kx is equal to minus of ma, and this implies a plus 4k by m into x equal to 0. Comparing it, this is omega is equal to root over 4k by m, and what it's asking basically angular frequency omega, so it's about exactly asking. So this is root over 4k is 100, m is given as how much? 25. So this is also 4, so this implies omega is equal to 4 radian per second, and that's matching with option number 3. Next, question number 20, next question number 30. So let me erase the board. Okay, so next question number 30. Here saying the amplitude of particle executing SHM is made 3/4, keeping its time period constant. Time period constant means omega and k are kept constant. So the energy, question number 30, energy can be written as half k into amplitude square. This is the initial energy. Now amplitude is made 3/4, so then E prime will be equal to what? 1/2 k into 3/4 times of a, that means 9/16 times of half k a square. That is energy, so 9/16 times of energy. That's matching with option number 3. Question number 31. The displacement time graph of a particle executing SHM is given. So here x is at t is equal to 0, x is maximum, means particle is starting from extreme position. Now we can check for other things. So the force, now it's asking which of the following statement is wrong. We need to check for wrong options. The force is 0 at t equal to 3t/4. So at 3t equal to 3t/4, the particle is at mean position, and definitely force will be 0. So this will be right statement. Acceleration is maximum at 40/4, means at t. So at t, the particle will be at extreme position. Again, force will be maximum, acceleration will be maximum. This is also right statement. Option 3, potential energy is equal to kinetic energy at t/2. So t/2, where is the particle? It is at extreme position. At extreme position, kinetic energy is 0, so potential energy is not equal to kinetic energy. So this is a wrong statement, and that is the answer to problem number 31. Let's check for fourth one also. Velocity is maximum at 3t/4. So at 3t/4, particle is at mean position, definitely velocity will be maximum, so it will be also right statement. So the correct answer for question number 31 is option 3, which is actually a wrong statement. Next, question number 32. So Carnot engine absorb Q amount of heat from a reservoir at temperature T and reject heat to sink at a temperature T/5. Amount of heat rejected. So here you must be remembering this. Q is actually directly proportional to temperature. So यहाँ पे let's say amount of heat absorbed, this can be written as alpha into T. Let's say heat rejected, Q prime, because it's at temperature how much? T/5. So I can write T/5. This is the rejected heat. This implies I can write Q rejected Q prime divided by Q is equal to how much? This is q prime 1 by 5. This implies q prime is equal to q by 5. So this is the amount of heat rejected. That is matching with option number 2. Next question number 33. तो यहाँ पे देखा है 6 moles of ideal gas perform a cycle shown in the figure. The temperature are TA, TB, TC and TD are mentioned. The work done per cycle. तो यहाँ पे आपके पास ये सिस्टम लिखा है. This is P versus T graph. And this is the graph given to you, this and this. So यहाँ पे here it's starting from here D, this, A, B, C. And temperature here is given as how much? 600 Kelvin. TA 600 Kelvin. TB it's given as 800 Kelvin. This is 2200 Kelvin. And it's here 1200 Kelvin. पहली बात AB और CD straight line passing through origin slopes. So these two processes are isochoric process. Means W0 and here also W equal to 0. No work is done. Only there will be work done, that's W1, and here work done W2. And these are constant pressure process, and in constant pressure isobaric process work done is equal to NR delta T. So I can write W1 is equal to N6R delta T. 2200 minus 800, that's equal to 1400. This is the work done. W1. W2 is equal to, here it's going from here to there, so temperature is decreasing, work done will be negative. So it's 6 into R. Temperature 600 minus 1200 means minus 600. This is W2. Now net work done is equal to W1 plus W2. That means this plus this. So it's basically negative. So 1400 minus 600, that will be equal to 800. It's minus of like it will be positive. 6 into R is 25 by 3 multiplied by 800. Right, and this is cancelling out 2, and now this is 50 multiplied by, so it's coming out to be 40 kilojoule is the work done in the cyclic process per cycle. That's matching with option number 3. Next question number 34. So the find correct relation between PA and PB for the given figure. So this is given as V versus T graph. This is the A, this is B. So I can draw actually two lines. This is also constant pressure graph. This is also constant pressure graph. Pressure lines, these two. But here we need to check for slope. So for VT graph, a constant pressure line actually passes through origin, and here slope V is equal to nRT by P. This is the slope, and slope is inversely proportional to P. So here you can see the slope is smaller, so means P at B will be higher than PA, and this is what exactly it's asking. That means matching with option number 3. Next question number 35. A liquid of mass m and specific heat C is at temperature 2T. Another liquid of mass m by 2 at specific heat 2C is at temperature T. If these two liquids are mixed, then resulting temperature of the mixture is. तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा, एक लिक्विड कूल होगा, एनर्जी रिलीज करेगा, दूसरा लिक्विड हीट होगा, एनर्जी एब्जॉर्ब करेगा. At equilibrium, energy released by one liquid must be equal to energy absorbed by another liquid. Okay, so here we can see, so energy released by mass is m, specific heat C into, let's say final temperature is some x, then 2T minus x. This is the energy released by liquid 1. Energy absorbed m by 2, specific heat 2C into, let's say temperature is final x, initial temperature is T. Simplifying it, m, 2 gets cancelled, m, c gets cancelled. This is 2T minus x is equal to x minus T. Bringing that side, so this means 2x is equal to 3T. X is equal to 3T by 2. This is the temperature of the mixture matching with option number 4. Next question number 36. So here two soap bubbles, let me solve it here. 36 question number. So two soap bubble of radii 4R and 3R in contact with each other. Radius of curvature of the interface between the bubbles. So this and another, let's say this is a 3R. This is 4R, P1, P2 outside P0. So I can write P1 is equal to, this is P0 plus 4T by 3R. P2 is equal to P0 plus 4T by 4R. Then at the interface I need to check basically, here you can see, here this is pressure will be higher, so I can write P1 minus P2 will be equal to how much? This is 4T 1 by 3R minus 1 by 4R, and that should be equal to 40 divided by some R effective. And this implies 40 gets cancelled. This implies 4 minus 3 divided by 12 R is equal to 1 by R effective, and this implies R. This is equal to 12 R. This is the answer matching with option number 3. Next question number 37. So a tank is filled up to height h with the liquid and is placed on a platform of height h from the ground to give maximum range x. A small hole is punched at a distance y from the free surface of the liquid. Then y. तो एक तो आप इसको डायरेक्टली आंसर कर सकते हैं कि आपको पता है टोटल एक टैंक को अगर फिल कर देते हैं, बिकॉज नीचे ये किसी सपोर्ट पे रखा है, बॉटम पे रखा है, डजंट मैटर एक्चुअली. जो होल है, if it is made at half of the height, range is maximum. Another way, one way is that, so you can get actually y will be equal to exactly x, then range will be maximum. Another way is to get the result actually by deriving it. So let me simplify it here. 37. So यहाँ पे the पास tank है. This is the hole made here. This is y. So speed coming out v will be equal to root over 2g y, and this height will be equal to how much? This is total height is h plus h minus y. Then distance, time can be written as root over 2h minus y by g, and x range will be equal to time multiplied by this velocity. That comes out to be root over 2g y multiplied by this 2h minus y multiplied by g. G gets cancelled. So this is given 2 times of y into 2h minus y. Differentiating this dx by dy equal to 0, we get actually y equal to x. This is another way. So the right answer here matches with option number 3. For y equal to h, we will get maximum range. Next question number 38. Let me erase the board. Okay, so next question number 38. 5 meter long wire is fixed to the ceiling. A weight of 10 kg is hung at the lower end and 1 meter above the floor. The wire was elongated by 1 mm. The energy stored in the wire due to stretching is. तो क्वेश्चन नंबर 38, यहाँ पे एक वायर है and 10 kg weight is hung from this 10 kg. So the force acting, like we can write 10 into g, this would be equal to k into x. X is given as 1 mm x, so this implies k is equal to 100 divided by x, that is 1 mm, 10 to the power minus 3. This is k. Then energy stored is given by half k into x square, that is 1 by 2 into, this is 10 to the power 5 multiplied by x, that is 10 to the power minus 3, 1 mm square. So this comes out to be basically 10 to the power minus 6. This is 0.1 divided by 2, that is 0.05 joule, and that's the answer matching with option number 2. Question number 38. Next, 39. Two satellites A and B having ratio of masses 3:1 are in circular orbit of radius r and 4r. Calculate the ratio of total mechanical energy of A to B. So यहाँ पे आपको energy of satellite is given by minus gmm divided by 2 into radius. Now for A, let's say this is the mass of planet, this is the mass of satellite, so I can write EA is equal to how much? Minus gm planet multiplied by satellite 3:1. So let's say its mass is 3m divided by its radius is r, so 2 into r. And EB is equal to minus g mass of planet, its mass m and radius is 4r, so 2 into 4r. Then the EA by EB, so this cancelled out, 2 also cancelled out, we are left m gets cancelled out, we are left with 3 divided by 3 divided by 1 by 4, that means like 1 by 4, that will be equal to 3 into 4, that is equal to 12 is to 1. So this is the answer matching with option number 1. Next question number 40. So here, if Earth suddenly shrink to half its present radius, the acceleration due to gravity will be, so acceleration due to gravity is given by gm divided by r square. Now if shrinks to radius r by 2 but mass is not going to change, so I can write g prime is equal to g, mass is still remaining same, r is r by 2 whole square, that means 4 gm by r square. This is a small c, so g prime is equal to 4 times of g. This is the answer matching with option number 2, 4g. Next question number 41. Mass m is placed at a point P lies on the axis of the ring of mass M and radius R at a distance R from the center. The gravitational force on mass m. So this is a ring, mass m, radius r, from here at r distance. So let me write it simply x. So what is the gravitational field? Eg. So Eg is given by g m x divided by x square plus r square power 3 by 2. And Eg at x equal to r can be written as gmr divided by, this is gmr divided by r square plus r square is 2 root 2 into r cube. And then gravitational force is equal to m into Eg. This is equal to gmm. R gets cancelled, so it's 2 root 2 into r square. This is the force acting on small m particle, that's matching with option number 3. Next question number 42. So composite rod comprising, let me, it's a long question actually, 42. So composite rod comprising two rods of mass m and 2m and each of length 1 meter. So when in the figure, omega is 10 radian per second, m is 1 kg and kinetic energy of the rotating composite rod is. तो यहाँ पे ये है अपने पास rod, this m mass length l, this is 2m mass and length l, so rotated about this with angular velocity omega. So kinetic energy of rotational is 1 by 2 into I net multiplied by omega square. 1 by 2 I due to this is ml square by 3 plus due to this, so that will be equal to 2m into L square by 12 ICM plus 2m into distance from axis of rotation to center of mass, that is 3L by 2 whole square, this into omega square, right? So taking ml square common, ml square by 2, this is 1 by 3 plus this is 1 by 6 plus this is 9 by 2. Taking LCM, m is 1, l is 1, this is equal to 1 by 2. Taking LCM 6, and this is equal to basically 2 plus 1 plus 27 multiplied by 100. Omega is given as 100, so it's coming out to be 35 5 by 2 into 100. This is coming out to be 250 joule. This is the answer matching with option number 3. Next question number 43. So a circular, let me just erase the board because we will need more space. Okay, so next question number 43. A circular disk of moment of inertia it is rotating in a horizontal plane with about its symmetry axis with constant angular speed omega I. Another disk of moment of inertia ib is dropped coaxially onto the rotating disk. Initially the second disk was having zero angular velocity. Eventually both disks start rotating with constant angular speed omega final. The energy lost by the initially rotating disk to friction is. तो यहाँ से 43, initially this is a rotating disk with angular speed omega I and a moment of inertia it. Now another disk is dropped on it like this. This is second disk. So finally they are rotating with angular speed omega if and its angular moment of inertia ib. But on this combined system there is no external torque, so that's why the angular momentum must be conserved. So L initial must be equal to L final, that means IT into omega I must be IT plus IB multiplied by omega final. This implies omega final is equal to IT divided by IT plus IB multiplied by omega initial. This is angular velocity. Initial kinetic energy is equal to half IT into omega I square. Final kinetic energy of system is 1 by 2 into IT plus IB multiplied by omega final square, that is IT square into omega I square divided by IT plus IB whole square. Simplifying it, we are getting it IT square into omega I square divided by 2 times of IT plus IB. This is final kinetic energy. So the difference in kinetic energy is the energy lost by the disk 1 for friction. So delta E loss is equal to E initial minus E final, that is equal to half IT into omega I square divided by 2 minus IT square into omega I square divided by 2 times of IT plus IB. Simplifying it, we are getting it IT square IT into omega I square into 2 into IT plus IB, and taking LCM here will be IT plus IB minus 1 IT, so it will be left with IB only. So this is the E loss in energy, and that matches with option number 1. Next question number 44. For equilibrium of the system, value of mass m should be. तो यहाँ पे अपने को दे रखा है, this is the system given to you, and here this, and mass 12 kg, here it's m, and here it's 3 kg. Distance, this is given as how much? L. This is L by 2, and this is also L, so this is 3L by 2. So then 12 into G into L must be equal to M into G into L by 2 plus 3 into G into 3L by 2. L, G cancel out. 12 equal to M by 2 plus 9 by 2, multiplying it's 24 equal to M plus 9M is equal to 15 kg. This is the answer matching with option number 2. Next question number 45. So moment of inertia of sphere about its diameter is 2 by 5 mr square. This diameter 2 by 5 mr square. Okay. What is the moment of inertia about an axis perpendicular to the point of intersection of the two diameters? So two diameters, let's say 1 and 2. Moment of inertia about an axis. This, it's for a spherical sphere. This and this all are symmetrical, so moment of inertia will be also 2 by 5 m into r square. So that is the answer to problem number 45, matching with option number 1. And this is all about your complete paper. I hope this video is helpful for you people in clearing your doubts and making you understand the questions which you were not able to solve during your exam. That's all. Thank you so much.